Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now here comes Teddy Bridgewater, first-round pick back in 2014 as he looks to command this Panther offense.
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack.
So Bridgewater needing to work a little magic after that sack on a 3rd and long.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Gabbard, incomplete.
Gabbard's pass.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up
on 3rd down, Gabbard. Got a man, it's Arcega-Whiteside. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Jermaine Carter on the stop. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the Panthers.
On 2nd and 1, Gabbard looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Gabbard now to throw on 1st down.
He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor.
Gabbard's pass.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
10 yards on the pick.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends.
4-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
Eagles.
They'll run on 1st down. Rankin, and able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
30 on the carry.
2nd and 7 from the 20.
The 20-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and...
Hands it off out of the gun.
Number 30.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
A loss of 1.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Gabbard. And that's complete to Sanders. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
So it'll remain to be seen how many drives this unit gets in, this being the preseason. But here they start with 3 points.
Yeah, I don't know that we'll actually see them anymore. They got 3 points on the board, 1 drive here in preseason. In this game, baseball caps, NFL approved, of course, for everyone.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2 yards, good enough for a first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
So following the interception, here's Gabbard. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
2nd and 5. At the 25.
Out of the gun, Gabbard. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Now Sanders. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
The tackle by Yetur Gross-Matos.
On 2nd and 9, Gabbard. This short throw caught by Goddard.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there at 22.
That's a big gainer on that play, and from experience, I can tell you, that's where defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys, how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much. Quarterbacks in this league, you know they'll pick you apart if you give them time like that to find receivers downfield.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. He'll try and run it. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Gabbard, he's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end over the middle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28. 12 yards there and a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. And And he whips that one incomplete there. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. From the shotgun, it's Gabbard. And now he'll tuck it and run. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Escape, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brian Burns showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Eagles 3, Panthers 0.
Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He's got this one complete to Fountain. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Barrett. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Carolina getting set to take the field. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
And let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play with some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get back to the basics for them?
In a lot of ways, yes, but the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You got to have a drive now that calms down the entire team.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 7, Brissett. He finds McKinnon, complete. Call it a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up the 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon, and he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
I'll pick up 3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 40.
On the handoff, it's Scarlett. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Scarlett, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Brissett. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And their 2 drives thus far both led to points, albeit both field goals, so the lead just 6-0, but the ability to move the ball is evident.
Well, that's, heartening, as they say, but it's not what they're about. What they're about is putting the ball in the end zone and putting 6s on the board. So if you're the offensive coordinator, you like what you're doing, but you don't love it. You've got to find a way to ring that bell. Then you can have a little self-satisfied grin. Right now, a little more determination is needed.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd and a yard, Barrett. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
On 1st down, Barrett to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 43-yard line.
And that's incomplete. By the way, as we expected, most of the starting units out here in the 2nd quarter. So get your 2 deep, your 3 deep, your 4 deep ready for this one.
If you have a particular favorite who wasn't a high draft pick or is an undrafted free agent trying to make the team, this is the time to watch him play and give it his best shot. Because most of the starters, you're exactly right, they'll be out of the game watching the rest of the way. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. Maybe someday press it a little bit. This might be the case.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Caleb Wilson.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's Barrett on play action. Oh, a strip. The ball comes out.
J.T. Barrett.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd down, McKinnon. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Brissett from the gun on 3rd. And he fires one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 9.
Barrett looks to throw on 1st. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Barrett. And finding the tight end, Wilson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Eagles.
Throwing here, Barrett. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Marcel Darius flies in at 331 pounds for the sack. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Barrett eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will make our score 9-0. He's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
3-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Panthers nothing.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays. And
he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So after the run by McKinnon, here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down now, McKinnon. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth. You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. It'll be a gain of 6, and it's a 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down. at the 40-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Barrett looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
At the 44.
Operating from the gun. Barrett. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius able to drop in that time for his second sack of the evening. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. It's hauled in by Wilson, 6'4" tight end. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Barrett. He may try and run for this. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Let's hope it's not anything that'll keep him out of the opener. We'll be right back. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
36 yards on the punt with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He was brought down.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
2nd and 2.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 22.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Barrett. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, Barrett. This is caught. Watkins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very mid.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here. But that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because
now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. 7 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Michael Pilardi now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3.
The third quarter.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
That's good for an Eagle.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Rankin, and tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
The tackle made by Devondre Campbell. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, Rankin. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down. Stopped at the Panthers' 29. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
He was brought down by...
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
9-yard line.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Ball carrier.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 9.
And 9.
Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Another Eagle.
That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a 1st down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Now Barrett to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it?
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like it? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
A loss of 6 yards.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Panthers.
Play action now. Brissett. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. On play action, Brissett. And his throw is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Into the air once more. It's Brissett.
Yards to go.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Our focus shifts here to J.T. Barrett and company as they take the field. And those numbers, they kind of tell the story of his game so far. Started off not so hot. Now he's really heated up.
And remember, he signed up for duty as the guy who leads the team, right? The field general, the signal caller. So when things go rocky early, he can't just exit out and ask someone else to pick things up. He's got to do it himself, and that's what he's done here in this game.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 15 yards on the play, first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Operating from the gun, Barrett. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Michael Kendricks in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He may try and run for this. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
Play on the coverage.
On second down, Brissett again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 36. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. They'll throw again. Brissett, a dump down to McKinnon. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. They shakes him off. Screen play, McKinnon. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
But they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.